I gotta get this off my chest. I feel like the continuation of JJK is gonna be the downfall of the anime community. Gege should have just retired and lived off his money that he got from JJK, but it's just unfortunately for him, the people that read Jujutsu Kaisen in the first place, the entire fandom has a outrageously low, like 4th grade reading level. Now, I'm not saying every single person does. No, what I'm saying is if we went across the entire community and gave them a reading assessment test, that there would be a small sector of people that would score so low, it would bring the average all the way down to an elementary level. Because these guys have a sea of hot takes. Man, I don't even want to call them hot takes because that would give it too much credit. It also implies they even read in the first place. They're more like muscle reflexes. You ever seen like a scene in a movie, or just like in general hearing about, you know, like a loved one being in a coma and then the arm jerks or the eye starts twitching or something. And anyways, their body starts moving and the family goes like, "Oh, doctor, come on. I think he's waking up." And the doctor just has to tell him like, unfortunately, no, that was just like a muscle spasm. And that's the equivalent for me when I hear some of these takes, because these like muscle spasms or critiques, they don't require any brain energy or brain activity. They just see something and they act immediately. That's all it is. Like they're not sitting there reading it, trying to like understand where the author's coming from or what the idea is. They just get on their phone and just start yapping. They get in the comment section and just start tapping. And when I see things like this, it just kind of solidifies in my brain that there's, unfortunately, so many people that, not just JJK, but like fiction in general, that don't even want to waste the energy to kind of even dive into a story in the first place and really try to understand what's happening, just because it's like it's going against something they believe, or like I don't know, agenda they want to push. It's a little sad. So like when if you even if you don't read JJK, I feel like you can enjoy this video because I think it applies across all boards, even like movies. It doesn't matter. My Vinton can probably actually just connect with so many other people in other fandoms. So just when you hear me say JJK, you can substitute it with Game of Thrones or anything, honestly. But right now I am just focusing on the JJK community because I feel like it's outrageously rampant right now. But you know, and just kind of get me to my next point. Yeah, there's a meme that goes around in the community JJK that you know us fans, we don't read our own series. And unfortunately, through me like engaging in the community in general, it seems to be like this isn't a meme anymore. It's more like a warning. Because the re-release of the new manga, JJK, I think before the official chapter 1 even released, there was people unironically saying that Megumi died to a 3rd grade curse. Like, what? Like, I know it started as a joke, but because how so many people in the community engage with the story, there were people like actually legitimately saying this. I kid you not. And these are the people that if you press them about it, or if they just kind of go out on their own and they say like again, I'm gonna always put criticisms in quotes because there's very few true criticisms in the fandom here. But yeah, you press them on in. And you're like, oh, you know, what's your problems? Why you keep saying that, like, you know, Gege fumbled the bag, you know, JJK fell off, like, oh my god, I don't know why this is overhyped, JJK is overhyped, it's overhyped. And you know, they throw out the most lukewarm, nitpicky, it's almost like, okay, so check this out. You're dating this girl, right? You guys go to the same restaurant every single week. You guys get there 5 minutes early for your reservation. You guys always tip 20%. You know every staff member's name They know your name. They know you. But the weird part is every single time you guys leave out, she's always complaining about the restaurant. Always, every single time. So one day, you finally ask her, I'm like, hey, why do we keep going here if you hate it so much? What's like, why do you not like it? She goes, well, the lighting's kind of weird and I don't know, I just don't like the color of the wall. And the reason we always get there early is because parking's a nightmare. I don't know why they do that. That's that's what I feel like when I hear an average fucking JJK fan give me takes on the story. That's what I feel. I go, wow, everything completely just flew over your head. But unfortunately, the culture in this community is like leak culture. I don't know why it's so strong in JJK. And that's why you get so many people having the most unhinged takes on the story. It just blows my mind. I just don't understand it. And I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, every JJK fan is just like a fourth grade reading level comprehension, blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying that at all. I do know there's like sane people out there. I do understand that. But what was the red flags are that I feel like that we're building a house on shitty foundation. And I'm just like, my blood pressure is rising just thinking of all like the dog shit takes that are gonna happen and the agenda pushing that's gonna be going on as the new series continues, because we're just gonna have I think we actually created our own cursed spirit. We created our own cursed spirit. It's the JJK fandom cursed spirit. It's special grade, okay? And it's so funny because the reason I'm saying that, because the JJK content died literally when JJK ended for the manga. You can I wish I would have remembered a lot of their names, but there's like a handful of people that still put out JJK content consistently. But again, handful versus the thousands of content creators that were putting out content week after week after week, day after day after day. And then as soon as it ended and everyone was going like, oh yeah, Gege fell off. No one was dropping any vids after that. No one. Dead silence. But predictably, yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Now that it's like starting up again and they know that Gege isn't like making a completely new manga and it's basically just JJK. Here we go. Everyone's on the bandwagon again. Oh my god, it frustrates me so bad because JJK is such a great story. I'm gonna personally rate it like a 9.3, 9.5. I love it. I love it. Once I get the money saved up, I'm getting the entire set. I'm gonna probably put it up here somewhere. You'll see it. But man, the main thing, and this is, I would say, the main problem in JJK. There's a lot of agenda pushers in the community. People that are mad at Gege for not personally taking their fan fiction and using it in his story. or people that just completely miss the point on something and they just want to, it's like there's no way, because I'm the smartest person on the planet. There's no way anyone ever interpreted the story outside of how I did, because there's no way there's a story that's made out there that can be interpreted different ways. And I hate these guys mostly because you got your leakers and your people that just have low comprehension, and agenda pushers, they kind of really don't have either or. They're not lazy, obviously, because they commit a big part of their day on making sure everyone hears their point of view and it drowns out any other voices. And the IQ level, bro, I would say it's pretty high. I think read comprehension is pretty high because I mean they have some unique takes sometimes. Like sometimes I disagree, but I'm like, okay, but they're the people that are, you know, jump down your throat if you have a different opinion. So, you know, that I guess that's my main thing. It's like you got your I'm looking forward to the Toji upskill community just finding anyone that has the same heavenly restriction as Toji. Anytime they do any feat, for whatever reason, they think it's Gege personally telling the readers that no, Toji can do this. This character is basically Toji. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people upskill Toji off Maki's feats. It's like, guys, I love Toji too. I mean, I had a video recently. I'm wearing a Toji fucking shirt. I love Toji and Maki. But damn, you guys make it a little hard. You guys put me in really fucking weird company. I'm just saying. I don't know. These in this fandom, the agenda pushers, they work 9 to 5. They put in a lot of work. They string a lot of words together, and they're honing their skills. And I'm just afraid that once JJK ends, they're just gonna go off to other communities and do the same thing. It's like a parasite alien virus. It's just gonna affect every other community after JJ. This is like a JJK. This new release of JJK is like a demon seal, and once it breaks, it's gonna release all the fucking demons to every other community. And I don't know. Look, I don't want to. I'm gonna end on a little bright note. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and fearmonger the entire fucking video, but I just wanted to kind of vent on that a little bit. I am super excited about JJK. Like, I would have rather Gege write like a different story completely, but I don't know if he just got robbed. They took his kids or something over there at Shonen Jump. And I don't know. I was just like looking at his future, and I didn't want him to be, chained to his desk over at the office. Not 172 years old with the IV in his arm on a fucking life support thing, and they're just like siphoning out more JJK. I don't know. I just don't like when authors spend so many years writing one story when you can get it done. And this is definitely Gege's style. He's a minimalist. He's gonna give you everything you need, but he's gonna do it in a very simple way. And I think my complaints about the community comes from that, because Gege doesn't really hold your hand, and he doesn't walk you through and spoon feed you all of his ideas. And I think that's the main reason that I feel like specifically in this community, even though it is new and it's fresh, this shit's really fucking concentrated. The toxicity and the craziness that happens in the community is from the fact that he does just write a very simplistic, streamlined story that has everything. You just have to go look for it. But yeah, like whatever. Anyways, I hope that like the new series. Like, I love JJK, so I'm glad that it's continuing. But it's kind of bittersweet for me. But hopefully, it's only like 150, 200 chapters. For mangas, I love that length. That's a perfect length. You can get through it in like a couple of days. I don't know if you, I read kind of slow, so if I'm not binging it, it'll take me a while. But I mean, 150 chapters, 200, maybe even 250, that's like the sweet spot. I love that. That's nice. But once we start getting to like 350, 450s, 500 chapters, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of burnt out. I get it. We get it. You're making your money. Go get your money. But hey, look, I'll be trying to keep up with all the nonsense. If you guys want to, like, if you made it this far in the video, I'm just going to stop you right now. Hey, look, like, subscribe, please. I'm at 33 subscribers, and I really appreciate it. If I can get to triple digits before next year, hey, you won't be able to tell me shit. All right, I'm the man. All right, so go ahead and do that. Like, subscribe, put a comment in there. Again, I only have 33 subscribers, so I'm gonna go ahead and reply to you, please. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep up with the new series. If you want to hear me rant some more, look, I have a lot of thoughts. Okay, I have no faith in this community at all whatsoever, but I do have faith in Gege. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and talk my shit and vent a little bit. And yeah, if you guys agree with me, again, comment, like, subscribe, hit me up. I'm here for it. we're gonna fight off the White Walkers. All right. I need to stop doing that. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god.